Hi, this is Sam Moore, and I'm going to be talking to you about the topic utilizing its inherent attributes applied BPMN to a singular primary process within your current or previous organization. So I'll be using BPMN to map out the a process I was involved in at a previous organization called the IMET process. The previous company I used to work at was called Healthways, which is a wellness company that primarily focuses on developing well-being products to sell to businesses, like free gym memberships for employees or biometric health screen management. Uh, I worked in their Silver Sneakers division, which is a health benefit provided to senior citizens that were enrolled in Medicare that received free gym memberships to various health facilities around the nation. I worked in the marketing department and managed general project timelines and the deployment of an important piece of marketing material to our members that our members received called the IMET. The IMET was the initial piece of mail our members received. It stood for Initial Member Engagement Touch. It contained a member's Silver Sneakers membership card, included the closest 3 health facilities near their area, and instructions on how to enroll and take advantage of the program. Each year, Healthways spend around $3 million on IMETs and its entire back-end process. So the IMET process that I'm sharing with you today is the entire back-end process before it went out to our members. The IMET process map I'm going to show you on the next slide was created last year because it was determined that an entire redesign of the IMET process was needed due to its high maintenance costs and internal inefficiencies. The process map was created as a tool to determine any and all gaps within the IMET process as determined by the leaders of the departments listed below. And those 5 departments are decision support. That's who they determine who received the IMET. Our marketing department, primarily they did the entire creation of the IMET. BT or business technology, they worked on the application of the IMET recipients who received the IMET, and also implemented the location assignments on the IMET by the member zip code. Our fulfillment department, they worked on the logistics of sending out the IMET, and IWCO, that was our printing vendor. They printed the IMET and shipped it out to the vendor. And as you can see here, this is the IMET process map we worked on. It's pretty lengthy. I also am attaching this as a supplement as you work on the discussion post. So you can zoom in and take a closer look at that. It might not make a whole lot of sense to you all, but there it is. So, as I had stated, it was determined that a change was needed in the IMET process to make it more efficient by reducing cost, human error, and maintaining or improving the member conversion rates. So Healthways sent in their process excellent team to hold a Kaizen event, which is a Six Sigma tool that consists of it's a 60 to 90-day event that's held regarding an inefficient process, such as this IMET process. It gathers all the stakeholders, typically department leaders, to discuss the problematic gaps within the inefficient process, and it assigns at the end of it, the event, it assigns action items to the stakeholders that help fix the problematic gaps. So typically, it's an initial 1 to 2 day meeting, and then you follow up with the department leaders 60 to 90 days after the initial meeting to follow up on the gaps and the action items that you've assigned to those leaders. So again, by gathering all the leaders and going through each item listed on the process map, we were able to find gaps and assign it. In a nutshell, a very big nutshell, at the end of the event, we completed most of the action items. We were able to save hundreds of man or woman hours, and new processes were put in place to reduce human error. So my question is, if you were to think of an inefficient process within your department or organization, either your current organization or a previous organization, do you think holding a Kaizen event would be beneficial?